Hello, beautiful Taurus. So welcome back to my Tarot Nook. How you all doing? I hope everyone's doing wonderful and amazing. And thank you so much for being super awesome, for supporting my channel and all the way that you do. Especially if you're a subscriber, thank you for showing back up. And to all returning viewers and new viewers, oh, welcome back. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. So Taurus, for this reading, I'm going to check in to see what it is you need to know right now in terms of your love situation with the person that's on your mind, and see what shows up. Okay, so this will be kind of like a you and them mix of a reading, and all my readings are very general. Please take only what resonates. Okay, very general, and you can always check your other placements. All readings are for all the Taurus readings are for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising signs, as well as Taurus cross watchers. So everybody is welcome here. And as always, let me know how you're doing in the comments and what's going on with you if you would like, okay? So let's start with some romance angels here and see what messages show up. Okay, so wow, this literally was, holy cow balls. You guys, this literally showed up for Capricorn. You're the second reading and this showed up for Capricorn and now it's showing up for you. So this could be the one, and you've already met your romantic partner, the partner that you seek. So we could be dealing with an energy here that you're already aware of, and somebody that is definitely on your mind. Pay attention to the red flags, okay? So the signs are cautioning you. So it could be you're definitely missing somebody here, or disconnected from somebody that is heavily on your mind. And I feel like, there could be some red flags here. It could be, your current situation. It's not going to allow for some type of, get together, or it could just be that the reasons that you may not be together right now, if you're absolutely not together, and we'll get to find out, is because of the red flags. So like, pay attention to what's going on around you. And we also have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, so you need to be very cautious here in terms of how you give your energy and to whom. Past life relationship also showed up for Capricorn. And it showed up in this position right here. And for them, it says you deserve love, and for you, it says express your love. So don't know again if you're going through something with a Capricorn out there, but this is, you've seen me shuffle the cards. I usually shuffle anyway when I put them back before I start my readings. You're going to have the opportunity to speak your mind. You're going to have the opportunity to express your love, to speak your truth, okay? So whatever's going on, whatever situation you're dealing with or encountering right now, there's going to be a chance here to speak about that and speak on it and make things either right or get direction for things, okay? So let's see what else is going on. Party, celebration, event, public gathering, public social gatherings. We have friends, okay, acquaintance, trust, loyalty. We have finances, and we also have text messages, okay? So I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody, and then we have snake, okay? You could be around a friend or somebody here that is not necessarily looking out for you or has your best interest in mind, or perhaps is jealous of the things you have. I know it sounds weird and petty, but it can be like that sometimes. I do feel like your connection is strong with this energy that you like or you're thinking about. You do believe that they could be the one, but they definitely have some things you need to be cautious about. There could be their partying ways, the way they do things, the way they financially handle their money. It could your current connection with them or recent connection with them could have put you in a financial kind of a hardship to some degree, maybe spending too much. I feel like some of you right now, you could be kind of getting back online maybe a little bit. Maybe they're starting to kind of check in with you, or they're about to very soon. But they're going to want to, somebody's going to want to communicate some type of a news here to the other person. Sorry, I had to pause there, Taurus, for a second. I have a frog in my throat. Yeah, so let's go ahead and check in with some tarot here and see what's going on. I feel like it's just that somebody, okay, so yeah, there could be some type of a break here. Matters of the heart are on pause, deep in thought. There could be some type of a disconnection due to somebody's parting ways, or putting in some type of a, like a in between, like not prioritizing or keeping things stable at home because they would rather, be out there. So let's see, and it doesn't have to be actually be like a party, you know, it could be like a version of that. It could be hanging out with whatever, some going to somebody else's house, whatever that is. All right. Okay, so Temperance in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles, reverse, Nine of Cups, Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups. Ooh, okay. The Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the Seven of Wands. All right, and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, 7 and 7. All right. All right, I also had to pause again so I can drink some water. Okay. So bottom of the deck energy here, you know, somebody's putting in a little bit extra time and effort in something while the other person is not. And things that there's been change of plans. So things may have felt like they were working out, or something may have been taking off, and just things may have just stopped abruptly. Somebody did not want to put in extra time or effort or put in their own little bit in there. Connection right now feels like it's a little bit of in a bad place. For some of you, you could have really thought, like I said, not thought like, you know, naive, like you're not obviously stupid. So, but so basically, it feels like, you know, a lot of you believe that there could stuff could really, you know, materialize with this energy, and I feel like they turned out to be like big flakes of some sort. So it just feels like, you know, right now somebody just like you were putting in more. Like I said, they could have even drained you based on their habits or ways. So you're putting in a little extra, you know, of your own fruits and labor and everything into this into the situation, and but they were not doing the same thing back. Okay, a lot of negative thinking here, a lot of, you know, pessimism, just struggles here. Somebody could kind of be very manipulative, kind of controlling, again, maybe how much time you spend together. They're just not necessarily in the best of place in terms of how you're feeling right now, or where things are for you, the current state of things. We have the Temperance in reverse. This is a fire Sagittarius energy, fire card, Sagittarius energy here. Things are not balanced. Things are not very, things need some work, okay? So it just comes across like, for a lot of you, you know, you're trying to be patient. You might believe again like they're the one. You may feel like you're in a soulmate journey. You've met your soulmate. You may have had conversations along those lines. And there's a disrupting force right now. Something or somebody here is kind of acting, putting things in a very kind of restrictive or um, like not just controlling, just things are very kind of anchoring. Like there's just a lot of heaviness is what I feel like. It just feels like things are weighing you down. Okay. I feel like, you know, in the reverse, somebody's lacking perspective here. I don't feel like somebody's seeing the full picture. I feel like this energy is very antagonistic towards you, Taurus. Or you both can maybe sometimes antagonize each other, but I feel like this person likes to taunt you. And maybe if you're not in a committed relationship, maybe this person kind of, you know, dips, comes, like runs and chases a lot. But they're not keeping things in a balanced place, so it's causing a lot of problems. There's a lot of clashing at this time. With the Ten of Pentacles, there was something here that did not, again, materialize. There's a little bit of overthinking here. I do feel like there's a financial ruin, you guys. There's something here financially that whether it's because of this energy, or that's something you're coming out of, or just recently experienced, or they are in financial ruin, so they have a lot of problems going on. But essentially here, I feel like, you know, there's just been things that just did not materialize again in the past, leading into the present. You know, it feels like for a lot of you, you know, there could be something, communication is just really rough, and unstable communication. Again, a lot of perhaps, you know, running or ghosting, or just being unresponsive. Maybe somebody doesn't value and respect things, you know, to have like a higher understanding of things. They do feel like they have a lot of trouble though, and they cannot like settle down a lot. You know, the heart loves what it loves, and there's no judging here. But for some of you, you know, I feel like this person kind of, they like the chase, and then they kind of like want to just go back to their old ways. Okay, doesn't mean like they want to chase somebody else. They could, but essentially they go back to their old ways and they feel like, no, I'm not gonna change my ways and do things because of this relationship. I don't feel like you're the first person they've kind of done this to. Okay, so here we go. It does also come across this person, there's a lot of clashing, a lot of clashing. It almost feels like sometimes they kind of argue just to argue and cause they like to shake things up just to kind of find reasons to leave, or just constantly have something to like be negative about. Very negative right now. The Nine of Cups here, Pisces strong energy. I feel like the challenge here is growing something with this person. Very challenging energy. I feel like sometimes they're just very undecided. They're very materialistic here. There's a very materialistic energy, but there's a lot of abundance. So maybe they're well off, maybe you're well off. Um, so it doesn't necessarily mean you're going broke, but the financial ruin could be anything. Could be recklessness, could be just the way they spend, the way they break things, the way, I don't know what's going on. If they party hard and they drive. So just, I'm getting a vibe that this person just has not, um, I feel kind of, strongly that this person is just kind of going through a like a wild phase in their life, maybe. But maybe for some of you, we were hoping that you could bring some healing elements towards them, or be in their corner, support them, and like things can calm down. But they will calm down for like a week or two, and then they will fire right back up. They keep you very, very on edge for a lot of you. I feel like for a lot of you, you want emotional stability. You'd like to feel emotionally satisfied. I don't feel like you're asking for much, Taurus. But it just feels like this energy here, they have all the options behind them and around them, and they can make decisions and stuff, but they're just kind of coming across as though it's just more about like their own fulfillment. Okay. There is a desire here to reconcile, and when I say reconcile, it doesn't mean like come back and become uh, as a relationship. It could, but that's not when I say reconciliation is kind of reconnecting, talking about something. But there's a lot of deceptiveness again with the snake energy. So this is an energy that gets very tempted, okay? But there's somebody around you and them also that's not good for you too, or does not help your situation. So there could be somebody that like a negative influence around them, okay, that pulls them into that kind of path in life, wherever that is, makes you work way more harder for things than they do. Um, the Knight of Wands, all right. So I feel like a lot of you, so there's a desire here to be, to have, I mean, it's wild because this is walking towards something, trying to make an offer, make a move, take action towards somebody here, take a risk, okay? Somebody wants to take a risk and move towards the other person. There's a lot of soul searching going on with one of you for sure. I feel like that's you. But I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you already know that this energy can be influenced very easily by others, okay? But there's a certain thing about you and them that's very fire. I feel like you lust for them. They do lust for you. I don't feel like they don't ignore you. They'll make time for you, but it's really more based on what they want. But essentially, when you're together, things are very like dynamically strong. And I feel like this is, by the way, a Leo energy. There's somebody here that isn't isn't like they're in their strong space when they think about this, when they think about the other person. I really do feel like this has to do with you a little bit, Taurus. You don't mind being daring and going after what you want, but at the end of the day, you would like for them to offer you also the Ace of Cups back. I definitely feel you have strong passion and love for them. You really do care about them a lot. There's a strong connection here nonetheless. I feel like for a lot of you, it's just that this person, if they do party and they they do numbing, or they do engage in behavior that kind of puts them in a place of uh, inconsistencies, it's because of more how, if they settle down, like I said, because I feel like you did think at some point things could work out with, if you maintained a healthy lifestyle together. But it's also their surroundings, their influencers around them are the ones that are kind of making things just a little like tougher. But the unspoken feelings here for you and them, there's definitely love. It's not just from you. I do feel like when I say love, and like deep down inside at the core level of things, they do have like a spark for you. It's not like they're rejecting you at all. but they're just not in a place where they want to commit. And like I said, it's easy to go back to old habits for this energy than it is to do the right thing for themselves even, okay? So the Queen of Wands here in the reverse. Aries, Pisces also showing up again. You know, there's definitely influences around them. There's somebody here that maybe they go back to, an ex of some sort, or an energy that may enter and leave their life equally. But this is an energy that, you know, could be the reason, the disrupting force that's affecting your relationship with this person. So maybe it's somebody that they can't let go of, but they also still want to be with you. There is a most certainly a very selfish energy though, and a jealous energy and a prideful energy showing up. But there's somebody again, there's spiteful energy for some reason showing up, and I don't feel like it's you that's the spiteful one, but this is more about influences and energies around you. There's somebody that just I feel like there's somebody here that's jealous of you, jealous of what you have or what you can't, like your who you are and how you are with things. But at the same time, it's the same energy that I think influences or affects the other person. So it just it's almost like why do they listen to them? But then it's kind of like it can't be avoided. Like I don't know again if they're an ex towards one another or if they're like just friends, and so it's like homies of some sort, or besties, however you want to call it, male, female groups, whatever. Um, Essentially here, there's just an energy that's keeping things a little kind of shaken for the both of you. And I feel like for a lot of you, you know, some of you feel a little kind of knocked back a little bit, like you were taken for granted, you know, or kind of like it's just easy to kind of just walk away. So it leaves things very confusing. Now, the Seven of Wands, I love seeing this for, you know, where things are going for you and, you know, stuff like that. You know, this is kind of like the next step for you. You're standing your ground. You're gonna be brave. You're a Leo energy. You may have Leo in your charts, by the way, but you're strong, you're courageous, you know, you're brave, you're confident in your abilities. You're coming in very, very, very determined, okay? There's very tough competition, so I feel like this Queen of Wands is the competition for you. I also feel like there could be an energy here that's kind of causing you to just like not move as fast as you would like towards stuff, like you may be holding, like waiting for something or waiting for them to kind of maybe give the final like, you know, like clarity if things where things are like it's not, this is not closed. It just actually feels like everything is still active. It doesn't have to be that they're totally ghosting 100%, but it does feel like, you know, there's just intermittent dialogue, so not talking as much, but there's maybe some talking. But you're not gonna kind of, you're gonna be maintaining control, which is really beautiful to see here, because a lot of you, you're on your like last stand also with this person. You're not having it, and like look, 7 and 7, you're like working hard towards something. You have faith, you have the mindset, you know, you're standing your ground, you're like working with your inner strength, but something always consistently comes across as unfair. And I feel like that's like kind of the final message. The universe is like, you're not being treated right and fairly right now. But you know, this person is heavily distracted by, you know, by somebody else that's kind of disrupting the situation for the both of you. All right, so let's pull some hidden messages here for you, and that this could be something you're feeling towards them or something they're feeling towards you. You can take it as it resonates best for you, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. It showed up for Capricorn as well. I replay our conversations over and over. Let me keep shuffling, you guys. Let me just, wow. I wish I could share my good news with you. All right. I regret lying to you, is what I'm saying. There's an energy, they care, but they're very distracted. I'm starting to understand our connection. See what I'm saying? You know, and maybe it's for some of you, maybe you're on the right path by kind of waiting something out and just seeing how it's going to play out for some of you. All right. So Taurus, I'm about to pull some angel answers for you. If you'd like to pause for a few minutes, ask whatever questions you want. These are going to be the answers to your questions here. You know your situation best, so I'll just read the messages from your angels. And your first message is the situation will improve. Okay, so that's your first message. We also have a yes over here. All right. And we also have if you believe. Okay. So finally, I'm going to pull a self-love, self-healing message for you. And for everyone that's new, I do this at the end of every reading. You can type the message if you want. Let me know you stayed with me till the very end. Also, I sincerely appreciate your time. So please do me a favor, like the video, share it, comment your thoughts and feelings. Also subscribe if you have not done so yet, or if you're new and you like tarot. All right, thank you so much. So your word, if you'd like to claim the reading or let me know you stayed with me, is connection. Wow, connection showed up a lot in this reading. A Father Divine, a Mother Earth, make love in your heart. You know, it is. The heart knows what the heart wants, and the heart's going to feel what the heart wants to feel. Beautiful Taurus. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.